Oh, it's a fumble! Pick it up! Thank you. I think I could throw a touchdown on this camera. Let's try it. Got him! Got him! Come on, Zach, let's go! Hype in the chat. Made him quit too. Deuces. Ginger Ninja!
Ain't got it!
What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. We're really talking about MUT 20 and Madden 20 in today's video. Rookie Premiere, we got some more information on it, and I'm here to share it with you guys in case you missed it. I did throw out some tweets about it. EA tweeted about it. Kralo tweeted about it. As a matter of fact, Kralo tweeted first, and, you know, there's more people following the MUT account and the EA Madden account than Kralo's EA account. So a lot of people didn't see the information, but I'm going to drop a video. We're going to go over Rookie Premiere. There's some information on, it's not really MUT related ratings as far as player overall ratings, but just some information on how they kind of decided to do player ratings in Madden 20. Nothing specific as far as a certain item and their rating, but you guys will see. We'll go over the blog, but let's talk about the main topic here, and that's Rookie Premiere. We got some information today. We know it's coming on Monday, guys. Now it says starting next Monday. Stop right there. That makes me think they might drag it out. Damn it, EA, please don't drag out Rookie Premiere. Starting next Monday, the Rookie Premiere program will be launching in the Madden Ultimate Team. The Rookie Premiere program is a special loyalty program that allows players to get Rookie Premiere players now in MUT 19 and then also in MUT 20. So I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos are probably veterans to the game mode, but there are a handful of people that have been coming in my streams and asking me questions on Twitter. How does Rookie Premiere work? So I do want to quickly explain it to you. The way it works is that there's going to be sets, and it'll talk about that in a moment. But basically, you finish a set for a given Rookie Premiere, and you get that card for Madden 19. He will be a 99 overall card for Madden 19. You will also get that card for Madden 20 as long as you're on the same gamer tag or PSN, basically on the same account. The card will be a very low overall. It'll be whatever their base card is. So if it's a guy like, I don't even know. We'll go with homie here, Darnell Savage. Say he's a 70 overall to start the year. To start your MUT 20 year, you're going to get this Darnell Savage card as a 70 overall. Say he has a fantastic preseason, he gets a preseason Team of the Week card, and he gets a bump up to an 80 overall. Your card will then automatically change from a 70 overall to an 80 overall. We'll go in it in more depth when the sets actually come out, and I can talk to you about the ways on how to complete it and the best value and blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to quickly go over that. So let's go back and read through the rest of the blog. You will be able to earn these players in MUT 19 by completing their Rookie Premiere sets. Once you complete a set, you will receive a Nat 99 overall version of that specific player in MUT 19 and a special Rookie Premiere version in MUT 20. So this is a big change. I tweeted about it. But if we take a look back over at Madden 18, I pulled it up for you guys. Here are the Rookie Premiere cards for Madden 18. So, Derwin James, Bradley Chubb, Kelvin Ridley. As you can see, these cards are on the auction house, even a year later. But what's different? What we just read there states that you cannot sell these cards. Last year, you could sell these cards. I think there's pros and cons to this, okay? Last year, I think if you guys might have to remind me, refresh my memory. I believe last year, these sets, I don't remember how much they cost, okay? But I remember once they were completed, you could sell a lot of these for like 60 to 70K. So you kind of just took that off of the price that it cost to do the set, and it just made it more affordable. I was able to do all 10 of the sets last year, and they were fairly easy to do. It didn't cost too much, so a lot of people keep asking me, how many coins do you think I'll need to do all 10 sets? I don't know, because we don't know the requirements. The blog that came out today doesn't tell us the requirements, but I would say a safe number is somewhere between 4 and 5 million. Remember, we know that you're going to get one free if you did the MUT Master stats, the Ryan J. Zier stats, if you have that collectible. Chances are that either MUT Rewards is going to give you one free, or there's going to be solos that'll give you another free. I feel at the end of the day, you're probably going to have to pay for 8 of the 10 that come out. Somehow we'll get one other free plus the Shazier. But let me jump back on to what we were talking about. I think the reason that they made these Nat cards this year, and somebody pointed this out to me on Twitter, there was a lot of confusion last year. A lot of people saw those cards on the auction house in Madden 18, and they thought, oh, I could just buy this card for 50, 60, 70K, and I'm going to get it in MUT 20. And it didn't work that way. And I could see where the community, people who might not pay attention to the game mode or the Twitter or the blogs as much as maybe you and I could see where people would get confused. So this, I think, clears up that confusion. It goes on to say the player in MUT 20 will have his ratings improve every single time we release a new player through February. So they kind of did that this year. Doing all 10 last year was very good. A lot of these cards I didn't really use from, last year to this year. They weren't starters for me. Derwin James was there for a while. Bradley Chubb was there for a while. But they helped with chems. Like trying to build your chems, even as backups, these guys were very, very helpful. It says a total of 10 rookie premier players will be released, 5 on offense, 5 on defense. Here's a sneak peek of one rookie premier player coming to MUT on Monday. So there it is again, Darnell Savage Jr., 99 overall free safety for the Green Bay Packers. The stats on this card aren't important because this isn't what you're going to get in MUT 20, but I like the fact that they gave us a sneak peek here, and we know it's coming. We know we're getting 10 of them, 5 offense, 5 defense. So there's really our first concrete information. Looks like it's coming Monday, but again, please, I beg you, EA, do not stretch this out. Don't make me sad. Don't make the rest of the community sad. We don't want you to stretch probably the last fun thing going for MUT 19. We don't want it out of here. Alright, so the rest of the blog, and I will link this down below in the description, talks about some player rating stuff. Now, this is really kind of focused around franchise, but it basically says, let's start from here, from the developer. So our goal for this stretch were to help further the effort in the gameplay's team, superstar, and X-Factor abilities. Speaking of those, I put out a video earlier today. If you missed it, go check it out. If you're confused or you want some more information on how Superstar and Superstar X-Factor abilities work, please go watch that video. I thought it was very informative. The people who did watch it, I think, learned some things from it. Go check it out. I'd appreciate it if you did. Thank you. So to begin the process, we laid out a set of individual goals. To start, we divided players based into tiers. So I'm going to summarize a lot of this, but what this tells me is that they are once again in the same thing that happened with these superstar abilities. They're trying to separate the difference between like good cards and like your just average like gold players. They don't want it to be where a gold 70 overall card is just as good as an elite 88 overall card. We've always wanted a difference in ratings. We want to feel why a card is better. Why are those ratings higher? We want to feel that on the field. I think this is what they're trying to do. So they broke it down into elite and near elite players, quality starters, low-level starters, backups, and low-level backups. By increasing the ratings of each of the elite and near elite players and decreasing the ratings of everyone else, the stars began to stand out more than they ever did. So that's kind of what I just said. For an example, in MUT 19, or let me say that, Madden 19, there were 53 corners with 80 or better man coverage. This year, there's 42. We also raised the ceiling on some of those ratings to further the gap between the elite and the rest. Next, we redefined what was considered starter quality, which is probably the biggest change in the system. In Madden 19, 54% of the roughly 2,900 players, including free agents, were 70 overall or better. In Madden 20, 41% of the players are at 70 overall and better. Big difference there. So what that means is you're going to see a lot of players, a lot of familiar names in the 60s and some even in the 50s, and that's going to be shock value. And I could honestly see them being even lower because it seems like every year when regular ratings come out, the MUT ratings are minus a couple, like minus 4 or 5. So you might be shocked to see like a decently known name in the 60s. Maybe he's a 68, 69 in regular regs rosters. You're going to get his MUT card and he's going to be like a low tier elite, and that's going to be weird. But I like it. I want to see the separation. I want to feel the difference between the ratings, and I think that's what they're going for. Furthermore, we slightly tweaked the overall formulas for every player archetype with these challenges, or with these changes. We made the QB, the West Coast archetype has been changed to improviser, and wide receivers, possession, route runner, and changing red zone threat to physical. We wanted to ensure that players were being labeled correctly. We created a new overall formulas for these archetypes, adjusted on the weights of the existing overall formulas to put greater emphasis on more impactful ratings per position. I'm not going to pretend to know exactly what that means, but when it talks about archetypes, it's like the player style, and I think kind of what they're going for here is like, if you have a 90 Brady and a 90 Vic, like the speed is going to impact Vic's archetype in his overall rating more different than the speed is going to impact Brady's overall rating. They can both be the same overall, but I think it's going to be those, the stats are going to feel different and the overalls are going to feel different, and it's not going to be just like speed and man coverage and zone and catch. Like, they're going to try to make these ratings matter towards what type of player that is. So, you know, having better thrower ratings is going to make Brady maybe better than a Vic who has less thrower ratings but his speed's better, if that makes sense. If I'm not explaining it well, I apologize. I'm trying to, but I think once we see these things in MUT 20, we see the ratings, it'll be easier to stand out and pick out. Lastly, the greatest rating stretch occurred for QB throw power, which is paired with the gameplay changes to pass trajectory. Without getting too deep into the pass mechanics, we lowered the maximum velocity for passes to help add more trajectory to all throw types. Because of this, players with high throw power will have less trajectory, I hate that word, than QBs with weak arms. So throw power is going to be very important. With all these alterations in place, here are the differences between Madden 19 and Madden 20. 95 plus. Okay, so this is saying this is the 95 plus overall. So we started Madden 19 with 25. There's only 22. 90 plus goes down about 6. There's a big difference. 85, 228 down to 188. 80 plus overall, 508 to 391. 75 plus overall, huge difference there, 200 plus. So yeah, man, you're gonna see some of your favorite players probably just be nerfed. But again, this is just, you know, like franchise reg stuff. We'll get some more MUT ratings hopefully soon, some information on that. But I think the most important stuff for today was the rookie premiere stuff. I'm excited. We'll be back with more videos tomorrow and throughout the weekend, but Monday rookie premiere is coming. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go out and get those cards and maybe even do some gameplay with them as well. Thank you guys so much for watching video number 2 of the day. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.